Hello, K.Bella Jolie Crochet Basics preview vlog. This is number 34, and it's been an emotional roller coaster of a week, including but not limited to losing my phone, getting my foot pawed at by a raccoon, and having a car that was at a red light in front of me get swarmed by detectives. Okay, so and other things occurred too. So what I was saying last week, if you saw last week, I was saying I was signing up for another seller's platform. So for some reason it didn't ever register in my brain that I could sell on Amazon. And not only can I sell on Amazon, Amazon has a Handmade Amazon, you know, part of their selling platform, that if you make your own products, and not only make your own products or whatever, but like, you know, you're designing them or whatever it is, you know, however they're being made, but they're your products that you can sell. And they waive the monthly fee, the monthly seller's fee and stuff like that, and then they just charge you a percentage of the sales, and also you know, maybe some other fees here and there or whatever. So but I'm not going to get like all into that or whatever. But what I did was last Wednesday I was like super happy. I got the vlog out of the way early, so I wasn't like thinking about it, fretting it and whatever it was, you know. But I had plans. Well, my plans fell through. So I was supposed to go visit family, and the clock kept ticking, and you know, it just fell through, and a minor argument with two siblings and whatever. So I sat there, and I had said like I had messed up the, you know, the night before, whatever, trying to fill out the application. So I sat there, I really sat there with the application to be an Amazon seller. And I watched more tutorials, and I picked up, oh, I don't have it in front of me. I picked up from the library Selling on Amazon for Dummies. So, which I think it's like, you know, a couple of years old or whatever it is, the release of that book. But, of course, still informative, you know, still like, you know. So, from there, I sat there, and it took a while to fill out. So, if you were going to do that, you know, you got to sit there to fill it all out, because I really read and made sure I was filling out everything proper. And then it takes, they send you an email, all right, everything's looking good. You'll get a notice, another email in 72 hours if you're approved, and from there, you know, you log into your seller's account and get going. So I put in the application, I waited the 72 hours, I watched a bunch more tutorials, I did a bunch of reading, I went into all the forums and stuff like that, like I was saying. So I did get approved, and the first thing I did was I went into the seller's account and I started applying for the Handmade. So I had watched a tutorial on filling out the Handmade. So just the basics. It's like 3 boxes you have to fill in, and then they want to see some pictures and stuff, you know, of what you make, and that, you know, you're really making it and stuff. So I sat there filling that out, and I go to do the pictures. I go to add the pictures in. Boom, the whole application disappears. Can't find it. Safari can't find it. I'm like, oh, okay. So then I fill it out again, and I hit the, you know, submit or whatever button, and it goes to the screen where the one-time only pin for you to log back in. So the second application disappeared too. I'm like, dear Lord, what is happening? Okay, fine. So I logged back in. By the third time I was filling it out, I was just like, oh, this is so, you know, frustrating. So frustrating. So, but the approval, I don't know if it's how I did it, or, you know, or just that they got more people working on how they approve for the Handmade and stuff like that, because they are, you know, Amazon, the Handmade has been around for several years now, and I guess they are trying to get more handmade, you know, and it's different than regular Amazon. So what I've been doing is taking out my patterns, my most popular sellers that I've had for years, you know, and timing myself on how long it takes me to actually complete these patterns from start to finish. so that I could see if I can actually like keep up with it. And it's not like Prime or whatever. You set your fulfillment. If you're making when order, you put in how many. So that's something, you know, if you are a fiber artist, you know, or whatever, or just making baby blankets or whatever it is, and you're looking to sell, and, you know, you don't always have somebody to give to, and, you know, you can only, I always think, you know, like, you can donate as much as you want, of course. But, you know, if you're paying for all that yarn, even if it's just your hobby and your pastime and you love doing it, you know, sometimes you do need to make that money back off of that yarn because prices have gone up. So I've been timing myself on some of my more popular patterns, like finished items that I've sold and stuff like that, to see if I've kept up with it. I got approved for the Handmade within, it was less than 24 hours. I put in the application at night, and in the morning when I went and checked the email, I was approved. So I just started like setting up my store and loading pictures and things. So I'm still working on that. And I'm doing all, like, they have all Sellers Hub for the Handmade. So I've been clicking on all of that and just reading it and taking notes and all of this, you know. So I'll let you know. I don't know if I'll do it in the vlogs, but I'll let you know how it's going if you want to, you know, if you're trying to learn it too. You know, because I do like to share. I do like, you know, when I have good information and stuff and I'm learning stuff. I love that. You know, I love to, that's why I started doing the crochet tutorials in the first place, you know, to be helpful if somebody needs a tip or whatever on something that I do, you know. So, and then I'm going to wrap up, but what, I just wanted to put in this, this act of kindness or you know, that had happened. So I went to the library. It was like Friday or Saturday or something. I went to the library, and it was one that I had never been to before. It's, you know, I drive past it all the time, but I've never actually like stepped foot in it. So I went in to see if the book I ordered it a book to that one. I put a hold on a book to that library purposely so that I can go check out this library, really, but they didn't have the book. But I went and I walked around and I looked at the shelves and and I found a different book on bracelet making and you know, whatever. And I said, and I took the book out, you know, and then there's a Dollar Tree half a block away. So I said, you know, I'm going to go check out like the school supplies because I love the school supplies also is business office supplies, not business, office supplies, Post-its and pens and, you know, notebooks. And I'm always using notebooks and pads and stuff, you know, always. So I always like to check out, you know, and I've never, I don't think I've been in that Dollar Tree once before. So I go in the Dollar Tree, I went in one aisle and then I left. So I walk out to the car and I realized I didn't have my phone. So I'm like, oh, you know, what the heck did I just do? You know, did I leave my phone in the library? Did I leave it at the Dollar Tree? Like, what the heck did I just do? So I get to the car, I'm rummaging through, dumping out my purse, all type of crazy, right? And then I go back to the library and I'm looking around and I asked the librarians, I said, oh, did anybody turn in a phone? It has, you know, purple case, blah, blah. So they said, oh, you know, we'll call it. What's the number? We'll call it for you. And the librarian helped me. She walked around as my one called the phone and the other one helped me. She was walking around and all this kind of thing, helping me look for it. So with that, you know, I was like, oh, you know, it's not here. Nobody turns it in, whatever. So I said, let me run to the Dollar Tree. I don't think I put it down or anything because I was in the store for not even 5 minutes. So I get into the Dollar Tree, I look in the aisle I went in, and then I asked the cashier, I said, oh, did anybody turn in a phone with a purple case, you know? So she's like, oh, no, you lost your phone. So this woman is standing there with a shopping cart, whatever. And she's like, oh, did you lose your phone? Do you want me to call it? And normally I always say no. Like, I'm like, no, you know, I'm okay. But I said, yes, please. I said, please, you know, call the phone because it wasn't only the Amazon. I have other things that I'm waiting on phone calls for. So I'm like, I need that phone, you know, at this point in time. And I can't remember, I don't remember, I think I haven't backed it up in several months. Okay, so not only did this woman call the phone and I walked to the aisle that I went in, So then I said, no, it's not here. I'm not hearing it, whatever. So then I'm like, oh, where is she? Where'd she go? As she was calling my phone, she started walking around the store to look for my phone. I was like, oh my goodness, what an angel. Okay. So sweet. So I said, you know what? It's not here, whatever. And they didn't find it in the library. So I said, you know, maybe I didn't have it, or maybe like whatever. It's under the seat in the car or something. I run back home. I grabbed the house phone. I got my husband. I'm like, dude, look for my phone. I'm like, everyone listen, you know, be quiet, and, you know, like whatever. So I had left it out in the back. I must have put it down. I must have went out to put out garbage or recycling, whatever, and I left it outside. And I thought I had it with me because I have extra keys now on my keychain and stuff, whatever. So I go to, I took the phone and I looked and I saw the last number and I knew it was the woman, and I sent her a text and I thanked her. You know, thank you. It was such a nice act of kindness and everything. And just really sweet, you know, and she had texted me back and she was just like, oh, no problem. She said, I can't tell you, I go into panic when I lose my phone and everything. So just a random act of kindness, some woman at the Dollar Tree helping me find my phone that I actually had left home. So very thankful, you know, that she was helpful and really, you know, said like, oh, let me help you, you know. So with that, I'm going to cut off because I'm rambling. But I will do, as I learned with the Amazon Handmade and stuff, because I actually hand make and it's not printed stuff, it's not outsourced, it's whatever. I physically make these items. I'll let you know how that's going so that if you are interested, you know, and I'm not like, I don't know if it's going to work out. I don't know if I'm going to like all of Amazon's policies and things and whatever's, you know. But as always, happy hooking because it keeps you off the streets. Thank you so much for watching. K. Jolie, Crochet Basics, preview vlog number 34. No preview this week, just all vlog. So have a super great day. Thank you so much. Ciao.